As you may probably know it, the Food and Drug Administration on their website had approved the Pfizer Lurgi GB jab for to administrate on humans with no reserve. This led to a propaganda by the mainstream press in America, saying this thing of the fires has been fully approved and we can push ahead on the mass production of jabbing people. This is a part of the Biden administration and those excuse me, states which are run by Democrats to introduce state laws making it mandatory, the jabs. I must emphasise it's not true. Pfizer had a full approval. Pfizer only had an extended emergency use of the pharmaceutical, not full approval, but seems people want to do things with their own heads, especially these pharmaceutical companies. And all these pharmaceutical companies are in the race to get their share of the cake of the market of the jabs, which is, globally speaking, $1 trillion calculated. So they will get up to any dirty tricks to push this through. The excuse they're using is this. Make believe it's a fully approved pharmaceutical which is still in the phase of experimentation on mass population, basically. And it's authorization for now in every single country now is only for emergency use, but the danger is using this propaganda. Many countries in the world will push towards mandatory jamming of their population in their country. This could be a danger because you start mass jamming people with a pharmaceutical which is still in the phase of studying, could lead to health problems with these subjects. You never know how they react to this pharmaceutical. But what is astonishing is a certain outside interference in the Food and Drug Administration and the CDC itself, being pressurised to do hasty decisions. It's not the fact who work there in federal government jobs at a certain high level are being paid by these pharmaceutical companies to push these hasty approvals through. This is a conflict of interest. You can't mix private and public interests together. You do one thing or the other. In this regard, CTS, these scientific committees in each country, mostly them are not academically prepared to deal with this so-called biological problem, not even qualified. And strangely enough, they receive fundings from strange places, from those who produce the GB jab. And this influence the political decisions in each country on lockdowns, mandatory jabbing, and other draconian measures. For what? All in the name for business. We cannot be hasty to take decisions on these things. These are delicate issues. They must be fronted with a scientific open mind, not using the corporative scientism saying this is okay. It's not okay. You have to hear the other bell first. In this case, many other bells. And these things can take years and years to be approved. But you can't just approve it in 1 year. It's too early yet.